Ballymena, Northern Ireland, two non-English speaking Romanians tried to rape a 13-year-old girl, and astonishingly the locals are angry about it. 4 nights of riots, starting in Ballymena, spreading to Portadown and Belfast. The police pelted with petrol bombs, fireworks and rocks, a leisure centre smashed up. I mean, it doesn't take much for things to kick off in Northern Ireland at the best of times. So immigrants sexually assaulting a young girl was always going to result in angry people taking to the streets, wasn't it? And of course the rioters have been summarily dismissed by police, the legacy media and various scumbag politicians as racist thugs. For years people in Northern Ireland and across the whole of the Western world have been expressing concerns about extreme levels of mass uncontrolled immigration and been ignored, sneered at and dismissed as bigots. For years people have made it clear to their governments that they don't support this one world experiment in open borders, and they've been disregarded. They've seen the economic and cultural damage the subsequent third world invasion has done to their local environment. They've seen their personal quality of life slip away. What choice do they have at this point but civil disorder? When they know that voting doesn't work, speaking out lands you in prison, what more have people got to lose? They've had their communities fractured, their culture eroded, their values belittled. They've been taxed into poverty and denied a foot on the property ladder. This is not a one-off. Successive governments refuse to change course when it comes to open borders. Poverty and decline gets worse by the week. Households bring in 2 full-time incomes from skilled employment, and yet it's still not enough to live comfortably, because almost all the money they earn is being snatched by a corrupt state and profligately redistributed. Because if you're going to inflict a third world invasion on people, you might as well batter them with turbo-communism as well, it seems. This is going to get worse, isn't it? It would be no surprise to see increasingly frequent rioting until this Labour government is kicked out of office. And what is happening in Ballymena is a microcosm of how severe things will be when these riots arrive in London, in Kent, in Essex, in the Midlands, in the North East, in the North West. It's just as well Starmer is ramping up defence spending, because he's got about 3 months before he's going to need military on the streets of this country just to maintain some semblance of order.